This is the tallest abandoned building in the world. It stands 597 metres high, already making it the 6th tallest skyscraper on Earth. It would absolutely dominate the skyline of any city you place it in. But it sits here, on the outskirts of somewhere you've probably never heard of. And it's unfinished. Construction stopped in 2015. For a decade, it's been just like this, tempting daredevil climbers, but mostly serving as a bit of a national embarrassment. A symbol of everything wrong with China's build it and they will come real estate boom. But that's all about to change. The world's tallest ghost scraper is finally about to be finished. This is Golden Finance 117. Its 128 floors were meant to house offices and a luxury hotel. It was to be topped off by a literal diamond, well, a diamond-shaped atrium. The entire project emanated luxury or decadence depending on who you asked. The tower was meant to anchor billionaire Pan Sutong's golden metropolitan development here in Tianjin. The scheme, like the tower, was also aimed at the super-rich and was planned to include residential, hospitality and commercial spaces. It was a kind of city within a city, at least for those who could afford it. It really is a remnant of China from the early 2000s. China had just undergone one of the largest migrations in human history. More than 300 million people had moved from the farmlands into the cities in search of prosperity. All of these people needed space to live and work, and so megacities were put up almost overnight. The property market was booming on a scale never seen before.
Goldian, the Hong Kong enterprise, really wanted to get into the Chinese real estate market. So it wanted a signature project, right, that can really elevate itself to the top of the industry. My name is Tong Qiao. I research and also teach property law. I have been following the development of Chinese real estate market in the past 15 years.
Chinese cities are no stranger to these signature projects. Think of the CCTV headquarters in Beijing, or the tallest buildings in Shenzhen, Guangzhou, or of course the most famous of them all, Shanghai. The nature of these enormous projects is economic, yes, but it's also political.
For city mayors back then, right, and still true to some extent today, to have a signature project can elevate both the status of the city within China, but also the career prospect of the mayor or the party secretary who is the number one in the city.
As far as signature pieces go, it's right up there. It's both very thin and very tall, so had to employ some state-of-the-art engineering. The tower itself is incredibly impressive. As far as signature pieces go, it's right up there. This thing is both incredibly tall and incredibly thin, making it a real state-of-the-art feat of engineering. It's a level of engineering that would have undoubtedly required advanced CAD software, the kind of software that's now industry standard. Now, while we're not using that software at the B1M, we are using our computers to develop some pretty advanced 3D models of some of the world's biggest and most famous buildings. And for that, we need one hell of a processor. That's why we've teamed up with AMD's Threadripper Pro 7000WX series. The thing is an absolute powerhouse designed to handle the very toughest workloads. Even if you've got massive design files, demanding software requirements, and a complicated workflow, the Threadripper Pro can handle it all effortlessly. You can create photorealistic renders, run in-depth simulations, and hop between tools, all without the fear of lag. And its high-frequency cores pair seamlessly with platforms like Autodesk Revit and Metashape, which is pretty handy if you're designing one of the world's tallest buildings. It has incredible memory too, with fast DDR5, which is perfect for architects, or YouTubers with a lot on their plate. The Threadripper has a whopping 96 cores of processing power, which means 3D artists can easily move between tasks. And that's perfect for us because we've always got several different videos on the go. Guys, you can find out more about AMD and how it can power your next project by hitting the link down there in the video description or scanning the QR code on screen right now. When you guys take the time to go and check out our video sponsors, it really helps us. It helps us continue bringing you guys great stories. So please do go and check that out. We would really appreciate it. Now, let's get back to that massive building. It's composed of a reinforced concrete core coupled with an outrigger and belt truss system. The design enhances lateral stiffness and helps the building to resist wind and seismic forces. Several high-strength steel mega columns around the perimeter help to support the massive load of the tower. These work with the core to provide structural integrity. Now, at nearly 600 metres tall, the tower had to be engineered to withstand those immense lateral wind loads. Wind tunnel testing and aerodynamic shaping helped minimise any sway. The building rises from deep pile foundations, which are essential for supporting such a heavy structure on Tianjin's relatively soft ground. These piles reach down dozens of metres into the bedrock to distribute the weight of the skyscraper and prevent settlement. Its diamond-shaped crown, meant to house a sky lobby and observation deck, is one of the building's most complex architectural elements and required intricate steelwork and cladding. Though it was never fully fitted out, the plan included over 80 high-speed elevators with zoned service for various sections. They would reach speeds of over 10 metres a second or 36 kilometres an hour. Let's just say it wasn't an engineering issue that caused construction work to stop on this megatall skyscraper. Instead, it was a highly complicated financial system that crumbled like a house of cards.
I think we need to understand a little bit of the operation of Chinese real estate business, which